36. Scotty. Silently say a prayer of thanks for this storm. I've never been so grateful to be stranded at the top of a mountain facing a merciless Mother Nature. Without this lookout, I can say with complete certainty, Callahan and I would still be hiding our cards. We wouldn't have had that kiss or be wrapped up in each other's arms in this twin bed, gripping one another like we're trying to hold on to a dream we could wake from at any moment. With my head on his chest, he sinks his hands into my hair and runs his fingers through the strands, like he did in Oregon, because he knows what it does to me. Callahan knows it's my favorite. He presses his lips to my temple, and my weary eyelids flutter closed. The last thing I hear before falling asleep is his gruff, hushed voice. God, I missed you.
Content warning. This chapter contains sexual content, explicit scenes, and mature themes intended for adult readers. Viewer discretion is advised. If you prefer to avoid explicit romantic content, you may wish to skip this chapter and continue with the next one. 37. Part 1. Callahan. Day 3. After we got cleaned up with the help of body wipes, washcloths, soap, and warm water, we're both feeling better, having the dirt and funk knocked off us. We made a paste with some baking soda, but neither of us have a toothbrush, so we've been using small pieces of paper towel to scrub our teeth with it. The lookout windows are fogged up thanks to our slightly damp clothes hanging from random hooks and furniture while drying. When Scotty saw I had a spare change of clothes in my bag, she insisted we launder the ones we showed up in using a bucket, our leftover bath water, and a bit of camp suds. I'm used to being filthy for a week or more when spiked out on a fire, so a few days is nothing. Scotty, not as much. Not even a little bit mad about it, because seeing her in nothing but socks and a t-shirt, my fire shirt, is sexier than any lingerie. It nearly reaches her knees, and the short sleeves hit her at the elbow. I scrub a hand down my face. It's distracting as ever. A small Skyridge IHC logo of a bear holding a chainsaw sits over her breast. Large letters read fire across her shoulder blades. It's about all I can do to keep my dick relaxed while I sit on the rug, leaning against the bed in only socks, boxers, and a hoodie. Focus. 3. I'm feeling good about this one. Miss dammit. That shirt's the reason I'm losing this game of Battleship, I swear. I'm more attracted to her than ever, especially after we hashed out the reason we fell apart. She's got a fucked up past, that's for sure, but I can understand the reasoning behind her actions now. We haven't fully discussed details of what comes next. She's separated, and will eventually have to address her unfinished business from back home, but I've made it clear I intend to pick up where we left off. Of all the women to bring me to my knees, figures it's the one who comes with the most baggage. But hey, at least we have a matching set. She narrows her eyes at me. E5. How the hell does she do that? I pluck my aircraft carrier from the board and quietly relocate it to the row below. Miss, her laugh fills the space. Bullshit. What's bullshit is you never losing this game, I say, raising an eyebrow. She grins. Next time I'll only use 4 boats, even out our handicap. You found my carrier last, so I wouldn't go talking trash, woman, I announce, moving my carrier back to the original spot and adding a red peg to the middle. Can't believe she's going to win again. Whatever you say, we wrap up the game quickly. She's got a weird knack for knowing exactly where I hide my boats. At least I sank 3.5 of hers this time, which is a new record for me. I'm getting better. We should be betting money, she says, smiling, satisfied with her undefeated streak. I like where her head's at. How about clothes, she laughs. What? I shrug and gesture to the baggy t-shirt hiked up to her mid-thigh, while she sits on the blanket on the floor. Afraid you'll lose? Her nipples harden under the cotton, and I resist groaning. She narrows her eyes while considering my proposal. No, but you have more clothes than I do. You're at an advantage. I cock my head to the side. Oh, I thought you wanted to even our handicap. Scared now? The corner of her mouth curls up. Of you? Please. Famous last words, I tisk. The next time she says please, my head will be buried between her thighs. We set up our boards, and this time I cluster my pieces in the corner. B9, I say, starting the game. Her eyes grow wide, and she looks up at me, gaze filled with disbelief. Hit. Well, well, well. I'm very delighted with my luck. She doesn't have to remove clothing until I sink a ship, but I'm already halfway there. A3, she guesses. Miss, I grin. B8. Miss, she echoes. F4. Miss. Maybe she has her boat positioned vertically. C9? She purses her lips. Hit. 2 rounds later, I've sunk her destroyer. She peels off a single sock. I point toward the other one. Socks count as 1. Take them both off. What? Since when? She argues. Since always. I nod to her feet. Both of them, Scotty. She loses the second sock and throws it at me in a small act of rebellion. H6. I smile smugly at her unsuccessful shot. Have you ever missed this many in a row before? Scotty grumbled something snarky under her breath. What was that? I can't hear you over the wind. Oh my God. She tucks her tongue in her cheek and shakes her head. You're the worst. Geeton. I glance up when she doesn't reply. What the fuck? She covers her face with both hands and laughs, then jabs her finger in my direction. You're cheating. I bark out a laugh at hitting another one of her ships. You're kidding? She scoffs, and takes a red peg from the tray, placing it on her board. This is amazing. J9, she guesses. Ooh, now she's got me. Hit. I'm not concerned. I'll have her naked in only a couple plays anyway. G9. Hit. She relents. I9. She struck a different ship, but I don't have to tell her that. After 2 more rounds, I announce she's sunk my patrol boat and removed my socks. She studies me curiously, and her eyes light up, realizing I've stacked my boats next to each other. G6, I say, my final shot. You sunk my carrier. Fuck yes, take it off. I know for a fact she's not wearing underwear, because the only pair she has is drying in front of the wood stove. She shimmies, dragging the shirt past her crossed thighs, and pulls the hem up and over her head. She sits there, attempting to cover up with the battleship board on her lap, but nothing could hide her curves. Amen. Looks like I win, I tease, admiring her body. Her jaw drops. What are you talking about? I still have 2 ships left, I chuckle. But you don't have any more to lose. We could bet on other things. I raise my eyebrows. Like what? Sexual favors? My stare trails up her body, and I smirk at her hard nipples. Does the idea turn you on? Her face flushes pink. What did you have in mind, I ask. I don't can. Yes, you do. Come on, Scotty. Tell me what it is you're thinking about. Naked and blushing? Good God, what I would give to get in that pretty head of hers and read all those dirty thoughts. H10, she says, avoiding the question. Hit, I reply without looking at my board. A2, miss, she taps her chin. H9, hit. She examines her board and chuckles. You put all your boats in the corner, didn't you? Maybe. That's a poor strategy. Are you sure? Because which one of us is naked right now? I wink at her. She sighs. H8? You sank my submarine. I tear off my sweatshirt and toss it on the floor. I'm growing harder by the second. G10, hit. She adds a red peg, shaking her head at my strategy, but then misses her next guess. I4, I ask. Her chest rises when she sucks in a breath. Hit. My palm rubs the back of my neck. You better decide what you're going to do once I sink your ship, before I decide for you. She swallows. G9? Hit, I answer. I3. Hit. Oh hell. I stare at her and she squirms under my scrutiny. Is she remembering how I made her feel in Oregon? Come on, say it, Prescott. Jate, she guesses. If you don't tell me what you want, I'm choosing. Her top teeth rake over her lower lip, and lust flickers in her eyes. She wants me to take control. G8, she repeats. Hit. Setting the game on the bed behind me, I stand and push my boxers down. My cock bobs out, damn near slapping my stama. She gasps, and it's one of my favorite sounds. So what do you want your safe word to be, I ask. Her gaze is locked on me. How about destroyer, I suggest. I5? She doesn't reply. Her tongue darts out to wet her lips, and it sends my pulse soaring. I-5... I say again. Hit. F10, she says, breathy. Hit, I reply happily. This is my new favorite game, despite somehow losing again. I2, hit, she rasps. Battleship. I hold my palm out in front of her. Spit. Her eyes dart between mine and my hand. Spit, my voice firmer this time. She does, and I make myself comfortable on the perimeter of the bed, lazily stroking my dick while using her saliva as lube and watching her. Show me how you play with your pussy when you think of me. She rolls her shoulders back, mustering the courage to set her board down at her side. I inhale through my nose, watching in awe when she pulls up her knees and parts them, showing me how wet she is. Fucking hell, Prescott. I lick my lips, wishing they were hers. What's got you so turned on? Her hand travels down her stomach, and she brushes her middle and ring finger over her clit. You. That's right. I match her speed. Spread your thighs wider. Let me watch. Her eyes glaze over, and she plants an open palm behind her, reclining and giving me a private performance. I groan. She's hypnotic. That's perfect, baby. You're doing such a good job. Her brows scrunch together as she keeps her eyes fixed on mine. A little faster, I coax. Come here, she pants. I shake my head, still gripping my length. Is there something you want? Make me come. I slide my fist up and down. Be specific. Use your fingers to make me come, please. She plants both hands behind her and spreads her thighs wider for me. I love the way you do it. I smile at her desperation and stand, then kneel between her legs. You need me to take over for you? I trace my thumb over her clit, and she moans. You like doing what I tell you? She nods, and her chest rises and falls with each pass. Good, I reply matter-of-factly. Because I asked for a show, and you're going to give me one, aren't you? More hurried nodding. I want to see all of you. Don't be shy from me. We're past that now. No secrets means no secrets. You're going to practice telling me what you need. Understand? I slip my middle finger inside, reveling in the sound of her wetness as I pull out and push back in again. Then I add a second, and she sits up, rocking against my hand. Oh God, understand? I repeat. Her breaths grow louder. I understand. She writhes. I smirk. You're so fucking cute when I finger you. I decide to test her. I already know how she likes to be spoken to. How do you want me to praise? Good girl. I tilt my head, astounded by the speed at which she answers. She must notice my surprise. You called me that before, and I loved it, she explains. Tonight you're going to earn that title. I bend forward, seeking her lips, then kiss her and curl my fingers at the same time, tapping her G-spot and rubbing my thumb side to side over her clit. She mewls against my mouth. Scotty straightens her spine, grinding against my hand. I chuckle at her sudden eagerness. Her body tightens around me, and I lean in, our foreheads almost touching. Eyes on me, that's right. Just you and me, Prescott. I pump my fingers faster and she cries out, Cal, you're going to come for me, aren't you? Her brows knit together and she exhales. Her thighs tremble under me. That's it, you can do it, baby. I've got you. I kiss her and pull back to see her eyes filled with trust, and after everything she's been through, it's a trust I will never take for granted. She's so close. She moans louder and louder the higher she climbs. Be a good exhibitionist and remind me how stunning you are when you come. Make that needy little pussy drip down my fingers. Her lips part with a small gasp. Did you think I forgot? I growl. I haven't been able to get that image out of my head since Oregon. You have no idea how many times I've closed my eyes and pictured you coming for me. I slap her swollen clit and press the pad of my thumb against the spot that makes her shake, and she jolts, lifting her hips off the floor as she comes. There she is. There's my good girl, I whisper. Her body grips me in a way that has my cock jealous. Feeling her drench my fingers while staring into her half-lidded, blissed-out blue eyes sends my heart racing. Her round ass drops to the blanket as she comes down from the high. Breathe into it, she bobs her head, holding my gaze and slowing her bucking hips. Incredible. I steal her lips, and she curls her hand around my length, making me groan. I'm so proud of you, baby. She's entrusted me to take care of her, and there's an observable shift between us, an openness that's unique from our previous encounters. She's vulnerable in ways she wasn't before, and so am I. I stand, and seeing her big stormy eyes stare up at me is almost too much. I sweep her hair over her shoulder and tuck the loose strands behind her ear. Cupping her chin, I stroke her cheek with my thumb, and admire how full her lips are and how badly I want them wrapped around me. So beautiful, I murmur. She places her palms on my knees, drifting them up my thighs. Can you show me what you like? She asks. The sinful smile on her face has me prisoner. I collect her hair in my fist, then urge her toward my length, watching her take me. Her mouth. She gags and wraps a hand around the base, covering me with her lips and taking me a second time. Fuck, Prescott, I hiss. You're my girl, aren't you? Look at me. I lean back so I can catch her gaze, relishing the feel of her tongue sliding under my dick. The sparkling mischief in her eyes has my rapt attention. Unreal. She shivers and I chuckle. Ah, do you love sucking cock, baby? Did you need this? I cover her hand with mine, twisting it at the base of my shaft. Just like that. She moans around my length as I push her deeper. Tell me it's just my cock you want. My words come out more distraught than intended, but I want to know that I'm the only one. It's probably my own fucked up insecurities after Molly, but I have to hear Scotty say it. She swirls her tongue around me as I slip from her lips. You're the only one I want, Callahan. Fuck. She grips the base and teases the ridges with small licks. My brow furrows and I grumble, then take a deep inhale through my nose and blow it out slowly. Now wrap those plush lips around my dick and take it all. Scotty spits on the tip and pushes the crown between her pursed lips, hollowing her cheeks and sucking hard. Her tongue glides across the underside. The vibrations from her sultry sounds stall my breathing. I wrap a hand around my balls and tug just enough to add more pressure. She moves my hand away and replaces it, letting me manipulate her wrist to instruct how much tension I like. I bury my fingers in her hair and guide her faster. I need more, it's not enough. I usher her off me before I lose control, and her eyes shimmer. Thank you for making me feel wanted. Her unprompted words have the wall in my chest crumbling, eh? Little more shit. Has she not felt wanted before? I swallow. You should see yourself right now, how exquisite you are on your knees. Hove watching you take me like that. You're so sexy, Prescott. I move to the bed and haul her with me. Get up here. When she straddles my thighs, I take her hip and direct her to turn. Spin around. Head down, ass up while you suck. See how deep you can take that cock in your mouth. I recline back as she gets situated facing away from me, and she straddles my chest. I cup each side of her waist and yank her toward me, placing her knees on the mattress near my shoulders, bringing her even closer to my face. Such a sweet thing. ... My eyes roll back when the tip presses down her throat, and I growl. Oh, good fucking girl. She's more than good. She's perfect for me. So goddamn perfect. At first I simply marvel at the view. This woman was made for me. She sucks and licks, and I want to reciprocate so bad. My God, I want more, but I edge myself with her body. I chuckle at the sight. Her swollen pink pussy is slick with arousal. Your body is torture. I want to taste you. She whines around me. Please? She's wet enough that I could probably drive every inch inside her on the first thrust. When I can't take it anymore, I let myself touch. I fan my fingers open, inching my hand down and allowing my thumb to brush over her glistening clit. Her legs instantly widen, showing me more. Her eagerness is so attractive. I want to dive between her thighs and feast on her, but I need to draw this out since I don't have any protection with me. With a feather touch, I graze my knuckles up and down her center. My other hand finds her ass, groping and filling my palm with the soft flesh. I cluck my tongue. She sucks harder, and I have to close my eyes, biting my cheek until I taste pennies to keep from coming. Her body is calling out to me. I outline her entrance, pushing the pad of my thumb just slightly around the perimeter. Her hips roll. I smile. You're a mess. What was it, baby? Was it taking your DOS off for me? Was it watching me finger fuck you until you came, crying my name? Was it sliding my cock between your lips? Was it putting your dripping cunt in front of my face and teasing me? You know how much I love eating your pussy, she moans. Yeah, it makes you wet to show off for me, doesn't it? I get so fucking hard watching you, it's torture. And yet you do it anyway. Because the thought of turning me on, turns you on. She digs her nails into my quads, and I chuckle. Got her. I'm built the same way. Nothing gets me off more than the sight of you coming. I think you enjoy driving me wild. I plunge my middle and ring fingers into her, pleased by her gasp. With my hand motionless, you enjoy the way her frantic muscles contract around me. Come for me, Prescott, be my wild girl. She sucks harder, then I pull out my fingers and push them back in, hitting the spot I remember from last time. Her back arches, and she drops her elbows, stretching out like a cat. A second later, her tongue is circling the crown before she takes every inch to the back of her throat. Jesus Christ. Lose all control. Gripping her hips, I bring her pussy down to my face where I nuzzle between her thighs. She tastes so fucking delectable. My dick slips from her mouth and she cries out. I resist smirking as I lick every inch of her weeping cunt, cleaning up the mess I made. Her small body shakes in my arms. Already, sweetheart? Her desperate voice is muffled against my skin, where her cheek is pressed as she takes the onslaught of pleasure I'm controlling her. With a content smile, wrap my lips around her clit and suck. A palm slaps the bed. Oh God, oh God, oh God. I suck again. Overstimulated, she tries to scramble away, but I lock my arms around her thighs and seal my lips on her, gently nibbling her clit as punishment, before replacing it with suction again. This is mine. She finishes on my tongue, tasting like the perfect candy. You're so wet, look how much you came, I praise, then drop an octave. With the way I'm about to fuck you, you're going to need it. Her chest rises and falls with anticipation. Callahan, she whines. She grinds against my lips, and I'm thoroughly enjoying the steady sound of ecstasy as it magnifies. Fuck, I could come just from the noises she makes. I love that I've distracted her with my mouth, but my dick is throbbing, craving any form of friction at this point. As if she can read my mind, she takes hold of my length and squeezes. There you go. Feel how hard I am for you, I growl. There's nothing I want more than to shove my cock inside you and feel you shake. I need it, she cries. Fuck me hard, please. I pause for a half second and force myself to think logically. I need a condom. I don't have one. Then don't come inside me. I push her off and flip her on her back. Her freckles, plump bruised lips, and big seductive eyes are irresistible. She's a bombshell. I throw her legs open, line myself up, and press inside her. Her eyelids flutter closed, and I groan. God damn it, Prescott. You take my cock like it was made for you. Maybe it was. When she blinks open, I briefly withdraw, and her gaze fixes on mine before darting away. Kss. I'm a goner. Her jaw drops open on a silent scream. When I drive inside again, she arches, her back and titty head down to wrap my lips around one of her peaked nipples. So'll be quick and dirty, not at all the way I planned to fuck her. I wanted to take my time, but it's too late for that. When she starts to quiver, I know she's close. I suck on the other nipple and sit up to watch her face when she comes apart. It's the best view on the mountain. With one hand braced on the bed, I place the other at the base of her throat as she clamps down on me. I lower my head to look her right in the eye. Remember how we had to be quiet last time, I croon? We aren't at camp anymore. You can scream as loud as you want from this tower and nobody will hear you. The only one who can save you out here is me. T've already been saved, Cal. So why don't you make me scream? I blink. Every so often I get a glimpse into Scotty's dirty side. She's been kept in a cage for so long, but deep down she's wild and untamed. Who are you? I ask, chuckling. She simpers at me. I'm your good girl. God damn. Then you better scream my name so loud everyone in the valley below hears how much you love being fucked and that you belong to me. She shatters as her orgasm plows through her. As soon as that dam breaks, she cries my name over and over. I smile in awe of her. So perfect. Don't stop, baby. Keep coming. Shit, I'm about to finish. I'm gonna paint these pretty tits with my cum, and then you're gonna swallow it. With the last functioning brain cell I have, I pull out and straddle her stomach, pumping my cock twice and coating her breasts with me. It's as passionate as it is obscene. Scotty excites me in ways no other woman has. You may be trapped up here, but there's nowhere else I'd rather be. She props herself on her elbows and looks down at my masterpiece, chest heaving. I've never, she sighs. It's never. The smile on her lips grows, and she practically giggles. My fire for her doesn't burn out after I come. It consumes me, thawing the dormant heart in my chest. Cum pools between her breasts. It's never what. Dipping my head, I lap up my mess, and I gather her hair in my fist and tighten my grip. She instinctively parts her lips. I spit it into her mouth, then slide my tongue against hers, and she greedily takes every bit. My thumb caresses her jawline as I cup her face, sweeping up a lingering drop and tracing her lips with it. Go on. Be my good girl. She swallows, devouring me. Scotty gazes in my eyes like I'm the one who rescued her from the cage she's been kept in so many years, and it rocks me to my core. There's something powerful about this connection we share. Like it was written in the stars long ago, and we're finally at the right place at the right time, at the top of Quell's Peak, stranded in a fire tower. I press a kiss to her forehead and clutch her hair. Her thighs squeeze my hips. She's never looked so beautiful. Her cheeks have the perfect glow, one that can only be achieved through mind-blowing sex and multiple orgasms. I'm half gone with her, and I'll do whatever's necessary to keep that glow on Scotty's face.